Well, greetings everybody. It's Paul from the Binary Options Advantage Trade Room, and you can see we're in our Thursday Asian trade session. It started about an hour ago at 7:30 Eastern, and we find ourselves presented with a trade opportunity on one of our newest strategies. So I want to film a video of it, take a video of it to explain the rules, and it's called the Type 3 turnaround. In fact, it looks like it's going to be takeable right now. I'm going to take it right now as a 2-minute, and it'll explain the rules. A 2-minute and a 1-minute Type 3 turnaround, and we'll explain the rules in real time here. That was New Zealand dollar, taking it, there we go. My traders know that we take an official trade and discuss it, but that came up pretty quick. Here's the rules for the Type 3 turnaround, and here's the two trades that we just took. Let's see, they're both slightly out of the money right now, but it's got some time. Actually, the 60-second is in the money right now, right here. But let's discuss the rules of the Type 3 turnaround for the purposes of establishing the rules in this video for training. What we're looking for, of course, for a Type 3 turnaround, or what's called a Type 4, you need a Type 3 or a jump on the trend trade to be underway, or a strategy to be underway. Here is the trend downwards, not a very strong one, albeit still a trend downwards. And when this over here, when the ADX left the zone formed by these two dotted lines, when that ADX started moving up, that would be the time to take the Type 3 continued jump on the trend. And if you took it right here, where the worm turned white and then turned white, you would be taking a Type 3 put to continue with the trend down. Now what's happening is the trend is weakening, and the indications are, number one, you have a Type 3 identified, a trend. Number two, you have the green stochastic on top. The ADX started to flatten out and then point down, and then the worm turned white and then turned green and pointed up. And that's the indication when the worm turns green right here to take the trade, especially when you get a light on for a call. So you saw that happen, and they took it in real time, and you can see that, let's see, I think I won that 60-second. We'll go back and revisit it. We're about to win the 2-minute Type 3 turnaround. Again, the rules, that's the 2-minute being winner. It looks like we won the 1-minute as well. I'll go back and check it for sure, but I know we did. The rules again for the Type 3 turnaround are, we can get rid of this right now and go ahead and take another shot at describing it after the fact, but you did see it in action. You have to have a trend established or a Type 3 trade underway. Here is when the Type 3 actually started. If we were looking at this at the sharp end of the stick over here when we were getting underway, you would see that you have the stochastic red on top and undersold or being below the dotted line. You see that the ADX was leaving this zone depicted by the two dotted lines. This ADX is just, the higher the ADX goes, the stronger the pricing or the trend is going. You see, I'm kind of mimicking it here, but here it is right here. You want that to happen for a Type 3, and then you want, of course, the stochastic, the worm to be red, and then it will continue downwards for the Type 3 jump on the trend trade, which we're seeing right here. Now, that trade being underway, or that at least that trend being underway, maybe we didn't take a trade, which we didn't over here, but you still have the trend of a Type 3. We're going to now take advantage of what's called the Type 3 turnaround, or the fourth of our series of rainbow crossing strategies on this rainbow crossing templates, and take advantage of the weakening of the trend, the jumping on the trend right here. Okay? And the way we identify that weakening is we see that the worm is, the stochastic is just oversold and it is green on top. The ADX has flattened out and then pointed down. That's good to see. That's the next indication you want to see. And then you want to see the worm turn white and the green point upwards and turn green right here. The worm turned green. That tells us to take the trade right here, especially when we see a light go on right here. This is what we call a light. When that goes on, that really reinforces your situation that this is going to be a continued call. And that is the Type 3 turnaround in action in real live time. You saw the winning trades. That is how you identify the strategy setup for the Type 3 turnaround, also known as the Type 4, the triple T. Okay? We'll be posting this video in our Trade Room members area for members to study the video and study the strategy, but that is a good winning strategy the fourth in our series of type 1, type 2, type 3, and type 4 strategies that are tried and true and vetted official strategies. There is what you could just quote a glimpse of it there. Let's take a look at it here on our history. Here's the 60-second, that well and truly won big time. Here's a 2-minute type 3 turnaround, or type 4, that well and truly won as well. What I want to show you is where this is going to pop up. I think we'll put it on YouTube for a while, but we're making a decision whether we should have our strategies on YouTube or not. The fact is that the strategies as we depict them here are worthless unless you have our charts, and the charts are worthless. Our templates that we developed over the years are worthless unless you have the strategies. So you kind of got to be a member to take greatest advantage of these things. So in our membership area, in our members only area here, you'll see a number of videos. This is required viewing, this one here, how to make a living out of binary options. There's a couple of FAQs, but here is trading the news strategy spelled out for our membership, the gift strategy spelled out on the classic charts, a 7-bar spelled out, and a live time trading video, trade video training as well, 7-bar strategy, the return to mean average price strategy, all from the classic charts. And now we go to the rainbow crossing strategy. The convergence is a type 1, the moving average divergence is a type 2. Here is the type 3, or the jump on the trend, which we just took advantage of the weakening. In fact, in this video I discussed the type 4 a little bit. You can see the 4 there. I discussed the type 4 when it was in its infancy a couple of months ago. Now we've taken the type 4 weakening of the trend, or jump to type 3 turnaround, more for enough trades that we're going to make it an official strategy just like these other ones. And that will be 4 rainbow strategy videos, and you'll see it in our members area here and for a short time on the YouTube channel as well. So thanks everybody for being attentive to this video and learning about the type 3 turnaround. We'll welcome you to take a look at the information I'll put at the bottom of the screen here on the YouTube video, and if you want information on about how we operate and how you can become a member and learn how to trade with us and prosper and make some profit as well. We've been doing it for almost 3 years now. Each and every trading day we've been running live trading and training webinar sessions, trade room sessions each and every day for going on 3 years now, 2.5 plus. As of February was 2.5 years. Now we're in April going into May, and we're almost up to 3 years of doing it each and every day. May of last year, we're coming up on that anniversary, we added the Asian sessions, which is the Tuesday and Thursday sessions for no additional cost for our membership. So we do 7 sessions a week, and we've been doing 5 or 7 sessions for the last well over 2.5 years. So join us, come on board. Thanks for being here with us and learning about the type 3 turnaround or the type 4 trade strategy. And we're going to go back to our trading session now. Thanks everybody. Happy trading.